deck today, a rematch of the Big Ten championship game. Penn State and Oregon when the Ducks prevailed. An emerging rivalry in this new-look Big Ten conference. Welcome to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the one and only Autzen Stadium. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Oregon Ducks. From EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. And the Nittany Lions will kick this deep to get us going. Bringing it out, it's Bryant. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Looking to throw. It's Moore. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going. What we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
And now a quick 3rd down test on this opening drive of the game. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Let's take a deep shot here. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game, throwing the ball downfield. The defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense and look for some turnover opportunities.
Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Oh, they've got him. A 4th down sack and a turnover on downs. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
Gonna run it. It's Allen.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Back to throw. It's Allen. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to this defense down in the red zone. Try and muscle for the first down. Clean to the end zone. Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run.
Well, that's a good, hard, tough running there to get that first down to keep this drive alive. Early in this game, the offense really asserting themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
The Nittany Lions trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Reynolds. They've got him down behind the line. They lose yardage on that completion.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
The crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Oh, how I love when this happens. The big dog up front is working hard and snatched his opportunity. Good for him.
And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. They'll hand it off. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Direct snap. He gets loose. Breaks clear over the right side. Penn, they chase him down. He's past the 30. Inside the 10. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Oregon.
Chris, unbelievable execution. They get a touchdown on the board, and Autzen Stadium is rocking. You know, they only have about 60,000 people inside this stadium. I would argue it's as loud as any stadium in the country. And you put a touchdown on the board like that, this place becomes electric.
And it's 7-0 after the BAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Grab down the middle. It's Ross. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Well, with a quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
And the single back takes the handoff. Good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Allen. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact, no penalty, brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Pulls it in. It's Singleton. Play moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Locates the tight end. It's complete.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And completion makes it second and short. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Caught quickly. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
That's a great play by this offense to keep the drive alive and a good find by the quarterback on third down.
The Nittany Lions have first and 10 here. Here comes a throw from the red zone. The pocket breaking down. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And the Nittany Lions offense is on the move now. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a first and goal. On the toss play, runner moving left. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
Second down and goal, upcoming. Trying for the touchdown on the right side. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Third and goal, looking to throw for it. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't miss the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
And they will try out the field goal team here. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. And after the miss, still down by 7.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. On the run, it's Whittington. Finds room at the 30. Solid gain there, moves the ball out to the 32.
Nice job here by this back picking up a first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on and on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs, and they're still trying to live up to that to this day.
And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
Here comes a handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
The ball is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. Crosses the touchdown, Nittany Lions. The defense gets involved in the scoring. And the defense gets involved, scoring a touchdown to suddenly tie this football game.
Just getting a couple turnovers from your defense is really all you can expect. But to be able to get 6 points from them in addition is above and beyond. They get their 6 points, and now they're really thinking about winning this game.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Bryant. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. They'll keep it on the ground with the counter play. And he will make the first down, tackled at the 26.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction.
And here comes a deep shot. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
They'll run it here. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking downfield, it's Moore. A deep shot right down the middle. He hauls it into the 25, still running. Touchdown, Ducks. Way too much speed in that play.
Yeah, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
Set up for the PAT. The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. He stalled and then missed a field goal. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line. It's Singleton. And it works. The first down to the 35.
Boy, great job here by the quarterback to find the running back out of the backfield. That'll earn his team a new set of downs.
High completion, good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Dropping back, it's Aller. Going for a big play downfield. And that one falls incomplete. The receiver was wide open. What a missed opportunity.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. The only problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
Fires it to the wideout. And this one is caught. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. The Nittany Lions pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. The Nittany Lions with 1st and 10 here. It's a toss play to the right. Has the first down and more. In the clear at the 25. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Penn State.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Bryant. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Caught in the backfield. It's Stewart. Gets out of bounds after a solid game.
Chris, this guy is having a career day, and we're only in the first half. 2 touchdowns. Here's a great conversion. This guy right now is playing in a zone.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. To the air. It's Moore. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Back in motion now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. He takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Oregon.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. You get the right guy in that slot that quarterback and win the one-on-one matchups, you take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
Now the try here for the extra point. PAT puts him in front by 7. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Singleton. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Quarterback shaking off that hit, but the roughing the passer penalty gives the offense 15 and a first down. Back to throw. It's Allen. Bringing pressure. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. See if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He's got it in the open. He's in the clear. At the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Well, that's how you close a half up. And what a game we have already here. Looks like we're going to be all tied up heading into half after the throw for 6.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And it's good. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. And they've got the returner corralled. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Looking to throw it on first down. The pass is caught, but they rule him out of bounds, so it's incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Scanning the field. It's Moore. Looking deep down the left side. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. We'll see if he's got the leg from 49 yards out. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. We'll see if he's got the leg from 49 yards out. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. So in the second quarter of play, this game remains tied. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Ducks will kick it deep to begin the second half. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging.
Here he goes. The senior with excellent work after the catch.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
This offense moves into enemy territory inside the 45 after that big play. To throw, it's Aller. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
This is a much better job by this defense after giving up some yards on the previous play. This time they made sure this one fell incomplete.
So second down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Running back has it on the screen now. Gets some space around the 30. He make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front and getting downfield, put the ball right on the back, and let him have all that space and an escort in front of him to pick up big yards.
And the Nittany Lions looking to keep this drive moving. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. To throw, it's Aller. Snags the quick throw. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. at the 5.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
The Nittany Lions looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Touchdown, Penn State. And that will give them the lead now.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
So with the PAT, they take a 7-point lead, 28-21. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner looking to make a play here. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Nice grab. It's Whittington. Tackle made after a solid game. Will spot the ball for 31.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Makes the grab. It's Bryant. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Important second down play coming up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
The Ducks will line up on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Whittington. Fights off a defender. They get him down, but not before he gets to the +38.
That is 2 consecutive runs for first downs. Give credit to the offensive line in this back, really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heels.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Dropping back. It's Moore. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Offense getting set. It's second down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Makes the catch. It's Whittington. And moves the football to the 27 and a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down play coming up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Tackle at the 8 after the completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Send the back in motion. Back to pass. It's Moore. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Ducks, as they put 6 more on the board. They slowed the game down with a long, grinding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense. Man, did they make that look easy.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. This should be the last play of the quarter. Play action here on first down. Oh, and they've got him. A sack on the final play of this 3rd period. And so far, we have been treated to a serious quarterback duel. Both these guys putting on a show so far. Let's see how this 4th quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Quarterback drops back. Grab behind the line. It's Allen. Tiny space at the 20. He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Completion sets up an important 3rd down play. He hands it off from the gun. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The Nittany Lions come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Takes the toss, testing the right side here. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of it.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking downfield. It's Aller. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's lost. Brought down quickly, but a big gain through the air. Ball moves to the 45.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
So an important 3rd down play coming up. A field goal try here will be from 60. Back to pass. It's Aller. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Ball game late, and they're going for it on 4th down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The short completion of the tight end. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a 1st down.
4th down conversions through the air like this are always a huge sigh of relief, not only for the quarterback who's battling nerves, but the receiver as well.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And the long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. To the air. It's Aller. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. Brought down after a short return. But the pick sets up his offense.
Oh, Chris, you're in the 4th quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Trying to find room. It's Whittington. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Caught behind the line. It's Whittington. They've got him, but not before he makes a 1st down at the 41.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here, they get some positive yards.
The drive stays alive with that 1st down completion. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking deep to the right side. Pulls it in outside the 10 and still running. Touchdown, Oregon. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter. That's just been unstoppable today. The quarterback finds his favorite receiver for yet another touchdown.
Man, that is another touchdown for this guy. And what's been very unique is they've moved him around. He's the left, on the right, outside, inside. Also, ability to get downfield and make a catch. You can catch it underneath. Just a total package, having a dream game.
The AT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Offense retakes the field. First and 10. Not much time left, and need to find the end zone in this possession. Looking to throw. It's Aller. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. On the run, it's Allen. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
And the crowd coming to life here trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Now in third and very long. Looking to throw. Looking to the end zone. Or is it too far over everyone's head and incomplete?
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking to the end zone. And he throws his third interception of the day. He could go.
Oh, it's not over yet, but this fourth down interception is going to cost them critical minutes here at the least here in the fourth quarter.
Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Leading on the run game here late.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Runner takes the toss, runs to his left. Crosses the 35. They bring him down, but that is a crucial first down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Using his legs, it's Whittington. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Running play called on 4th and short. Oh, he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Ducks. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Chris, this is a huge touchdown late in this game to make this a two-possession game with under a minute to go. I think it's safe to say they can secure victory here.
And now to try here for the extra point. Extra point up and good. A two-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Hey, it's the fourth quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. He's running out of time here. Oh, and it's nearly picked off. Could not hold on to the ball in the end zone. Sets up second down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Dropping back. It's Aller. Throwing for his running back. Caught with room to run. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And the Nittany Lions looking to run some tempo here.
And that's good enough for a first down.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Catch is made down the middle. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. The big tight end would not be denied. What a play.
Chris, I mean, this game is essentially over, and these guys are still fighting and trying to get the ball in the end zone, and they do. Those are the kind of things that coaches pay attention to, and really you start to learn about who are your fighters, who are your foxhole guys. We're learning that about this team today.
Now they'll go for a two-point conversion. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Makes the catch for the two-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead.
And makes the score. Oregon 42, Penn State 36.
When you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated.
The men's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.